I was one of the last to be cast, so to be honest, I had probably a little less of rehearsal time, but it was really, really fun. I would say, yeah, that was a big surprise, but I appreciated that Jacques didn't want to use necessarily any auto-tune. He wanted to record us every time we did the number, and ultimately he used a lot of those vocals in the movie, and I thought it was really raw, and I appreciated that it didn't sound perfect. And yes, I think the songs were beautifully written, and it was a learning experience. And for Bienvenida, my head hurt so bad after that. It was a lot of head banging, but it was really worth it. I thought it was beautiful, but honestly, the dancing queen is honestly Zoe. So
no, my rehearsals were extensive. I was finishing up a show in, I would say, North Africa, and I flew, I think I wrapped on the 2nd of March, I flew on the 3rd, and on the 4th, you know, we were already in the recording studio, and so from March on until we began shooting, I would say until like late April, it was constant rehearsal, you know, 5-6 days a week, and I was really nervous. It had been over 20 years since I walked into a dance studio, since I sort of like, you know, adapted my brain to understand and to sort of feed information to my muscles. It's a very technical thing. And my goal was to arrive the day of shooting, because during our rehearsals with Jacques and Karla, I was realizing that Jacques is expecting preparation, but he's also expecting experiment. And because we have to sort of be very present in order for us to find things that are just going to surprise us. And though that's the most exciting place to be as an artist, that's being allowed to collaborate with your director, you still want to come so totally prepared. So I think I had like an average of like 5 to 7 weeks of rehearsal. And even while we were shooting, I was constantly, you know, learning the choreographies for the following sort of, for vaginoplasty, for El Mal was like that one thing when they told us, I think it was like 2 weeks into rehearsing, they're like, we're going to shoot this amazing choreography like for El Mal. And I was like, when are we gonna shoot it? And they're like, oh, like 8 weeks from now. I'm like, we gotta start yesterday rehearsing this. So we would do that. And then Jacques would show up like by surprise, like on our rehearsals of the choreography, and he would look at something, and then he would want to kind of be like, no, it's too much, let's change it, let's shave it down, let's add more. So it was always an element of surprise and absolute presence combined with preparation, and which in reality it's everything that a theater is like. So it was a wonderful experience, but definitely not a walk in the park for sure, which is probably why I thought it was so special.
Para mí las coreografías fueron un camino de rosas. Solo la tuve que hacer una vez. Con eso bastó. Por favor,
For me, the choreography was just a walk of roses. I just had to do them once, and that was it.
One time, and también say, no, it's impossible to. No, es verdad. Lo cual agradezco, porque ojalá tuviera yo de verdad las capacidades que tiene mi querida Zoe de bailar, o la capacidad que tiene Selena de bailar también. Tú no bailas, así que no te voy a decir nada. Tú no bailas.
Lo bailo un poquito.
Bueno, en tu casa. Yo digo en la película. Ellas dos son tan maravillosas actrices y saben tantas cosas que yo no sé, que a mí me habría gustado saber. Pero desafortunadamente empezamos a ensayar las secuencias y realmente sí me sirvió muchísimo el trabajo que hicimos con Damián y con todo esto de las coreografías al principio, porque mi personaje también iba apuntando a este rollo de Damián, ¿no? Pero lo agradezco porque, en definitiva, si yo hubiera hecho lo que hace Zoe de subirse a la mesa y rubia, habría muerto, me habría partido la espalda y entonces les agradezco que a mí me dejaran tranquila con mi actuación y nada más.
I'm grateful, and for that one time, I'm grateful. I wish I had Zoe's marvelous abilities for dance, and just like Selena as well. But you know, you don't dance. But both Edgar and Adriana, yes, they do dance, but the response is at home. But these two wonderful actresses, they know so much. They know so many things that I don't, and I wish that I did. But you know, the work with Damian was very helpful to build my character. And I am so grateful that I didn't have to do what Zoe did, getting on the table and dance and turning back, because I would be dead or I would have broken my back.